Hi there guys, this is Durga Diana from Empathic Moon 777, and I want to welcome you to this collective reading for the Twin Flame Collective associated with our channel. I want to welcome you, and this is a general reading for everybody that is a part of the collective. Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine energies, these are the physical, so these are the physical beings, the physical masculine, the physical feminine. This is what's coming through today in the energy update. We're going to be doing a full energy update relating to each other today. And we're going to get some messages from Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine towards each other. And we're going to get some guidance from Spirit and some messages from Spirit in connection to your connection. So we'll get started today, guys. And for the Divine Masculine today, his reading is in relation to the Queen of Hearts, Sixth Sense, the Nine of Cups, and I feel the sexual energy between us. So basically what his reading is about is in relation to his wish fulfillment regarding the Divine Feminine, who he basically sees as the woman in their heart center, the one that has the sixth sense, who is intuitive, who is loving, who is nurturing. And so that energy there, that loving person, that loving feminine energy, it's his wish fulfillment, all right? Because there is an attraction there. Now, before there may have been, you know, it says here, I feel the sexual energy. There is an energy here. You could see the emotions and waves here, no pun intended here, but we see a lot of waves of emotions here coming through, and it's beyond physical attraction. So he's very attracted to you, and, you know, there is this expression of wanting to express unconditional love with you. And so that is why, because he really you know, desires you, loves you. He's sees you as his wish fulfillment. All right, so when it comes to this here, we're going to look at Divine Masculine's energy relating to this energy, him being in that energy of wanting you, desiring you. Let's see how that pans out in his mind, body, and spirit complex. All right, so we're gonna go into the headspace, the main thoughts. Okay, so the main thoughts here, we have the Five of Wands. Okay, so it's in reverse, right? So Five of Wands, I used to talk about this Five of Wands energy. It's a conflicting energy, and I really identify this energy with the third dimension. So because there is a lot of conflict going on, and it relates to the third dimension, and now we're wanting to, you know, go beyond that, right? So the Five of Wands came in the reversed. All right, so there is something going on internally in the mind, probably, or within, related to this custodian. All right, so what may be happening in the mind is causing some type of inner turmoil. So he could be stressed out a little bit. He could be in his mind, he might be a little bit stressed out in relation to the Knight of Trees, which is the custodian. So the custodian, you could see here, this person is in peace. So it has to do with peace. It has to do with rooting peace. It has to do with letting go of what doesn't serve, coming into a place of peace and being stable, being grounded and rooted to the earth, and feeling a state of peace with the leaves falling down, what needs to fall down, and having that pink flame ignited within the heart center there. So there is some kind of inner turmoil that's taking place with this custodian energy. So what I'm getting here, it's like a little bit of stress, because there's a lesson to be learned from this. This is what it's about. So he's probably trying to understand more about Divine Feminine. He might be wanting to get better, and he might be feeling a little bit of stress and perhaps inner turmoil When it comes to going within, safeguarding or being in some kind of peace and releasing what doesn't serve, maybe finding the list, maybe finding what the lesson is through going within as well as what I'm getting. So that's something that I feel that is troubling his mind at this time. In the heart center, the question that I asked here was, what is divine masculine listening to in his heart? All right, so this is the main energy for the divine masculines in our collective. We have the high priestess. All right, so I really, really love that when I seen that fly out. The high priestess is the intuition, and we got to be following our intuition. We can't be just following our logic mind. We got to go within. We have to be head and heart centered, and that is the key. And when we're tapping into our intuition, we really start to, we don't let the external world dictate what is the truth. The truth is really within ourselves, and mastery of the intuition and following that, honoring self, is what he's following in his heart center. The intuition, the high priestess energy. Now, this could also be divine feminine because she's also the high priestess as well. It could be divine feminine, and or this could be his intuition, his inner knowing. All right, he's following that in his heart. So that is what he's listening to in his heart center. And I think that's really major to point out for this collective here. If you are wondering about your divine masculine, like this energy that's showing up right now, that is what he's following, okay? So it's related to the Queen of Pentacles here. There is some kind of, it's clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So there is an energy here of, like the Queen of Pentacles is the physical, right? She's in charge of the physical domain. She's in charge of nurturing. She's in charge of money, abundance. She's stable, that kind of energy, grounded and rooted. She's also intuitive as well. There is this aspect here where it could be that divine masculine is really tapping into his intuition in his heart, relating to the divine feminine, who he's seeing in this heart center as this woman that, or it's not about gender, but this feminine that is really grounded into the earth, right? Somebody that is very independent and affluent and abundant and resourceful and nurturing and just really in that physical domain, all right? Because we have here, my heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. So this is really telling me that he's following his intuition. This intuition is telling him that it's about the divine feminine. It's about opening up his heart and allowing that intuitive knowing, allowing that heart and head alignment to guide, all right, to guide however way that is meant to happen. So that's the heart center. In the environment, we have 10 of angels. So what is he doing in his 3D environment right now? So basically, he's surrendering, all right? 10 of angels. Surrendering is a good energy. You don't want to attach yourself to anything. Divine masculine is surrendering. But we have here 2 of swords, all right? There is an energy of indecision here. There is an energy of not moving, perhaps, when it comes to surrendering, all right? There is no kind of like movement or wanting to take off the blindfolds when it comes to surrendering. There is some kind of impasse here with surrendering. So there is something there taking place, and it's due to my inner child was wounded when my parents couldn't respond to me in the way I needed them to. I am reacting from that wound. This is exactly what is manifesting right now in his physical. This pattern is manifesting in his physical for him to not move because of something that has taken place in the past, that was that had to do with him not getting the response that he needed from his parents. And so because he didn't get that response, he's in this energy of an impasse relating to surrendering to what is what I'm getting here. All right. Yeah. Also, before I start going any further, this might be what spirit is also seeing, that they see in connection to divine masculine in his physical environment, where this is through this energy, this is what it's manifesting as in his physical environment, that he's refusing to see, like he can't see this surrender energy. And that could be another message too. um um yeah, it could be something that is causing like it's causing some kind of it's not a serious type of energy, perhaps, like it's in the mind, it's connected to the mind, and it's kind of like not being very careful kind of thing, or not kind of caring kind of thing, um not caring, not something to do with like not caring, something to do with like being not being careful, like being like not taking care, something like that, not taking care. It's associated with the mind. All right. With surrender. Okay. All right, so it's connected to the mind here. This it's affecting the mind. So that's what I'm getting there before I go on a tangent. Oh gosh. Um let's see spiritually. Okay, so focusing in the spiritually here for divine masculine, we have the King of Pentacles is the clarifier. So this is a strong energy. This is something really grounding. All right. This is building. This is stability. This is when investing. This is working hard. This is being abundant, making your legacy, being very abundant, being stable. So that is related to faith. Okay, spiritually, this is what he's focused on. So that is what is being grounded. That is what is being nurtured. That is what is the investment is going towards, this energy of faith spiritually. Related to our conversations are lighthearted and playful. It eases the tension that's sometimes there when we talk. So having faith that things are going to work out, having faith that, things are going to be all right. There may be some kind of fear there related to like having talks and it maybe going in a different direction, maybe there being some type of conflict, but he's putting a lot of investment and trying to ground himself in that energy of faith when it comes to communication with the divine feminine. And that's what he's focused on right now. Yeah, so we're going to look at divine feminine now, and we're going to see what her reading is about. So we're going to talk about the reading. So for her, divine feminine, it seemed like there was some challenging energies, but we're going to see, because I never actually went through the energy here. We have teacher. So clarity. So her reading is about having some type of clarity, But the thing is, there is the Knight of Cups in reversed, all right? So there is some kind of emotions, like maybe scattered emotions, or there may be some kind of turbulent waters or instability, or perhaps even frustration when it comes to clarity, all right? So we're going to see what her energy is in connection to this. Because it says here, I'm going through a dark night of the soul. Nothing in my life is making sense. So there is something that is taking place that Spirit wants to bring this energy update to in connection to some troubles, things that are unstable, things that are emotionally unstable, perhaps even. And it's related to clarity when it comes to Divine Masculine here. There may be some type of patterns here, but there is definitely an energy where there is some kind of despair with this dark night of the soul energy, because this is the situation. So we'll see how Divine Feminine is reacting to this energy, inner physical relating to Divine Masculine. And we have here the Sun. All right, so it's clarified by Nine of Wands. So there is some kind of persevering energy here, like not giving up in relation to the Sun, in relation to vitality. So with this here, this troubling energy in the mind, all right, in the mind, she's not giving up, all right? She's not giving up on the light. She's not giving up on vitality, the growth. She's not given up. You could see here, this feminine here is pretty fragile, all right? Pretty freaked out, you know, and but still ready to go, you know. And this is like a real energy here, like going through it, definitely has gone through it, gone through some battles, and still standing and ready to go no matter what has come through her way. So it's that energy there relating to the Sun. It's not giving up, because I'm walking home to you. I'm not sure where I am on the path, but I'm walking it. So she's champing it out in the mind. She's like, I'm not giving up on this. You know, I believe in this. I don't know where I am, but you know what? I'm still going, and I don't know where I'm going, but I'm still walking this path, and I'm not giving up. So, I really feel a beautiful, beautiful energy there. I just feel like crying when I was just talking about it, but I think that's a really, really beautiful energy, especially relating to the mind. You know, it's so meaningful when it comes to this connection. In the heart center, we have here Magician. In the heart, she's following. This is what she's listening to. She's listening to manifestation. All right. We have the Seven of Swords here. This is not deception in my eyes. This is about strategic planning. So I feel in her heart what it is. She's listening to her heart, what her heart is telling her, and she's following is the power that she has to manifest, and she's using that to her advantage. She is planning. She's doing strategic planning in her life, in her heart. This is what she's following to manifest as the Magician, utilizing all her gifts and tools. All right. And it's related to, I feel the chemistry between us. We need to trust that the energy we share will bring us back together. So this is, yes, this manifestation, this strategic planning is about the union. Yes, it's about the chemistry, and it's about trusting that it's going to help somehow, some way. It will help. Yes, I'm not sure where I'm going on my path, but I am not giving up. So that is so strong and so beautiful. Let's see, in the environment here, we have Two of Stars, boldness, Four of Cups, physical. All right, this is what's taking place. There is an energy of feeling in the physical, feeling like there is some kind of missed opportunity here, related to the boldness energy. This is about stepping into your power, and shining for all to see, being empowered by your potential to create. All right, so there is a little bit of feeling like I've missed an opportunity. I'm missing an opportunity in connection to manifestation, in connection to my planning. There is some kind of loss. There is an energy here about finding some type of balance and finding some type of peace. There is an energy here about goals, okay? Trying to find the right way, a balanced way, having a balanced perception, right? So, in the physical environment, there is some density with the emotions connected to the loss, you know, being in separation, where there is some kind of loss there with the manifestation to happen. All right. It's connected to, I'm afraid you're going to meet somebody else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So I'm getting a couple things here. Divine Feminine is manifesting, right? She's trusting her intuition. She knows that she has the gifts to manifest. There's two things here. Either there's a fear there about the masculine and some kind of third party connection or relationship, or this could be about her not being ready. And there's some kind of there's something there involving relationships, whether it's her being ready or if it's about masculine, you know, in getting involved or staying in a third party relationship, or not just relationship, but maybe like getting together with somebody else. So meeting someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So yeah, there is an energy there where I feel like Divine Feminine is really, for this, what I'm getting here, she's focusing on herself right now. And there is some kind of, I don't know, I guess you could say some kind of fear or something when it comes to the manifestation. Like there may be some type of missed opportunity due to those factors related to not being ready. And yeah, that's what's coming through here. All right, so I get fear energy there mostly, but there is emotions here with a missed opportunity. So this could be something too that could be replaying for her as well. Okay, so we have here for spiritually, what is she focused on? So we have the Empress energy. All right, so we have, this is Divine Feminine energy. This is all, she's all the queens here. So she's being all the queens. She's doing her, following her passion. She's having a strong mind. She's following her truth. She's being nurturing, right? She's being very in the energy of abundance and loving. She's utilizing this Divine Feminine energy for stability, the Nine of Hearts, which is the Nine of Cups. So this is the wish fulfillment, and this is to ground this down to the earth plane and grounding this 5D love here into the earth plane, which is this higher vibrational fifth dimensional love, unconditional love, and rooting that and making this a part of the strength, you know, the strength and the vision to be in this fifth dimensional love. She's utilizing that through Divine Feminine energy. She's nurturing that. She's being creative with it. Yeah, so I just got a ringing in my left ear there. So we'll see what that is about. And we have here, I've been so grounded all my life. It's hard for me to trust the spiritual elements of our connection, yet I can't deny they exist. All right, so there is some kind of questioning, right? Like it's something spiritual. You know, a lot of this is involving utilizing your intuition. And so there is an energy here like, yes, you know, I've been very stable all my life, but you know, with this connection here, it's something that I really need to rely on in terms of my intuition and trust. And you know, it's a different experience to be in this connection. So but she is nurturing that with her divine feminine energy to have stability and to bring in that fifth dimensional love, because she's not given up with that magician's energy. She is a little bit unsure and afraid perhaps with the manifestations taking place in the physical, but in the mind there's determination, in the heart there's manifestation, and spiritually there's Empress energy. So it's going to be, without a doubt, this is going to transform. All right, it is going to transform because the energy is in the right places. I also feel like with the divine masculine too, this is what is happening. These physical energies here have not transformed. It does take time, but we have the head, heart, and spiritual. These are very important pieces of a person, and these things, from what you could see, it is going to make a change. It may take time, but it is going to make a change. All right. So I hope that helps, guys. Divine Masculine's messages here. So you're going to have to utilize your intuition here about what these messages are about. All talk and no action is one of the messages. Now, these are just some words, right? This all talk and no action here has this energy of the maze. All right. So what I'm getting here is there is some kind of maybe confusion, or maybe trying to find something, trying to find the way out in relation to all talk and no action. So that's what I feel like what Divine Masculine's message is that he wants to get into that action phase, but he is in a maze when it comes to like the talking, but the action part is not happening. Now, this could also be the action of coming into union and then actually, you know, working on this. There is some kind of maze in understanding and navigating how to get out of the maze related to this all talk and no action. So that could be another way that this masculine would give this message to divine feminine. Another one that we're having here is trust issues. So now these messages could be regarding the divine feminine, like this could be about a message about divine feminine, or this could be about the connection, or this could be about something that, you know, he is wanting to talk about in relation to himself. But I left it open. I just asked what are the messages from divine masculine to the divine feminine at this time. So the second one here we have is trust issues. Okay, so he wants to talk about trust issues. So if you have trust issues, or he has trust issues, there's trust issues in connection to a marriage here. Now, this could also be, this ring here is signifying a commitment. It could be a relationship. It could be a marriage, an engagement. There is a ruby there. There's something red. It could be about foundations. Number 7 is about spiritual. It's a spiritual number. We have the ace there. Maybe giving something, starting something. Trust issues though. All right, so there is some kind of trust issues with a relationship or a commitment or a marriage that is taking place. He could be talking about a third party connection. I don't know. It could be, or this could be about divine feminine having trust issues with this union. It could be about the union, or it could be that trust issues is an issue with this reunion. This could be something that he could be telling her, Divine Feminine, at this time. So take that message how it applies. We have in a few weeks or in a few months, Divine Masculine wants to say something about in a few months. Look at what we have here. Lilies. This is feminine energy, by the way. This is about passion. This is about sexuality. This is about nurturing. So there is something here like having to do with attraction, excitement, nurturing. It could be about a feminine energy. There is some kind of passion and attraction there. Something is going to happen in a few months in relation to this passion and attraction. Something is going to take place. All right. So in a few months from now, there is going to be some type of passion or excitement taking place. This is a message. Okay. So let's see Divine Feminine's messages towards Divine Masculine. Reunion is coming. So she wants to tell Divine Masculine that the reunion is coming, and there is this energy of the magnifying glass. So what I really feel this is about is that she's really looking at this reunion is coming energy, and magnifying it, like really looking at the details or trying to get a better picture about this reunion is coming. Now, this could be her telling him to do that, Divine Masculine to do that, or this could be about her saying that, yeah, I'm doing this right now. Or this could be a message that, you know, this needs to happen. All right. Hot passion is the next message here. This hot passion, there is an energy of the 37 here. These are clocks. So this seems like a lot of clocks here. It seems very confusing. There's something here regarding, I don't know. It's like so many different alarms or something. I don't know how to describe that energy there, but there's something to do with time. And let's just see. Hold on one second. Hopefully, I'll just check really quickly what that is. 37 is time. Time is important. Using time wisely. Yeah. Okay. Certain cards, it may slow me down, but sometimes a quick action will get you the crown. Metering out time, clock is ticking, a transition in nature. Savoring the moment. This card is a reminder of our immortality. Okay, so this could be multiple meanings, like time is running out in relation to hot passion. You know, I'm utilizing my time as best as I can regarding this hot passion that I have for Divine Masculine. Or this could be about healing in connection to passion energy that may have happened in the past between the two of you, or maybe some kind of, I don't know, something that happened that was just purely passion. All right. So there could be multiple messages here with those clocks coming through. And it's related to time. All right. It's related to either waiting and seeing, time is running out. Like it could be many time passing, utilizing time. It could mean many different things here with this hot passion. We have here, it's a budge fest. So there's an energy here that Divine Feminine wants to talk about, like butting heads with each other. And because of the butting of heads, like being stubborn, there's something there with being stubborn. All right. So she could be saying it in a funny type of way, a humor type of way. But she could be saying that, yeah, we're pretty stubborn people. Or she could be saying that, yeah, it's a budge fest. You know, this is what's happening right now. And you know, this energy here of the 29, it could be that she could be say that this needs to be nurtured. This budge fest, this butting of heads, I'm nurturing that. Or this needs to be nurtured, or this needs to be tended to. This needs compassion and love and creativity with this budge fest energy. So that's what's coming through there. And then we're gonna just get some energy here. Yeah, this is gonna take a while, guys. Sorry about that. Distorted feminine is divine masculine's main energy towards the divine feminine. Distorted feminine, though, it's clarified by the sun. So there is some kind of positivity or some kind of growth with this distorted feminine energy. Sorry. Yeah, there is something coming through there that is some kind of positive growth or positivity in relation to a distorted feminine energy. And this is connected to the outlook is good. Okay, so something is changing in relation to, something is positive, something is positively growing in connection to the outlook looks good. So I feel like this is divine masculine's main energy towards divine feminine, and cold and distance. There is some kind of growth and positivity with this cold and distant energy that's coming through. And distorted feminine energy is like a needy type of energy. I feel like needing to be saved kind of energy. All right. So we have divine feminine's main energy towards divine masculine is abundance. And then that abundance is health, wealth, and happiness, right? And then we have the world card to clarify. So it's about a completion of this abundance. And this abundance has to do with past life love. So your connection, like having some type of completion to have abundance in relation to this love. And having some type of completion regarding abundance with a third party situation. So I feel like this is about having abundance, being in the energy of abundance, but having some type of completion towards, so that it contributes to the connection, but it also is connected to closing with this third party situation. All right. So that's what's coming through. And those two energies there is about reparenting. So this is about healing each other, healing ourselves to look after ourselves, be good to our inner child, and nurture ourselves and be a parent to ourselves, relating to the runner situation and where this was causing burden in the connection and with each other. All right, the wounds there connected to the inner child. All right, which was causing running. All right, so that's what's coming through. And then the action that divine masculine is going to be taking is he's going to be taking things conservatively. He's going to be loyal, though, hardworking, maybe a little bit stubborn. We do have that budge fest here. And he will be protective, persistent. He will be a little bit slow. It will require some patience, but he is persistent. He might be a little bit defensive at times, but nonetheless, he's going to take his time to have some type of protection and practicality in relation to the Five of Coins out in the cold energy. This is related to this reparenting yourself energy is what I'm getting here. And this is also connected to this inner child wounding that divine masculine talked about in his physical domain. So this out in the cold, like this abandonment energy, or not feeling not feeling like the parents not being there for him or not reacting to him the way that he needed to be. So that is causing a left out in the cold energy, turmoil, loss and breakup and change, feeling alienated and rejection. So he's taking his time with that, all right? He's working on that. That's the action that he's going to be taking when it comes to Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine is, there's an energy of self-entrapment, all right? The action is there's going to be some type of, you know, paralyzing fear here, crisis and negative thoughts, self-entrapment. So there is some kind of self-entrapment. And then we have the Ten of Wands here, which is a heavy load, burden, brink of collapse, completion into the limit. So there is a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, drama, doom, and there's a lot of burdens there. All right. And this is on the brink of like you're to the max, you're to the limit. And this is something that is going to, this is the action that's going to be taking place when it comes to the Divine Feminine. Now we also have this dark night of the soul energy. So this is something that is occurring. All right. And the guidance here, or some messages here, we have here within a few weeks. Spirit is saying within a few weeks, something is going to happen here with the snake. All right. There's something here involving a snake. This could be a karmic person. This could be somebody that's lying. Somebody that, it could be about deception too. All right. I only got one card here because if I go further, it's going to take a lot of time. It says here temptation. So in a few weeks, there's going to be some type of temptation. It's going to appear that should be avoided. Use your intuition, use your judgment when making decisions. It could also be someone around you is trying to trick you or steal from you. In relationships, an indicator that a partner's eye is wandering. So there is something here. Take it how it applies. Something there that is a snake energy. The snake energy, though, is something that's more of a negative nature. And it could involve somebody trying to trick you, somebody trying to steal you, or it could be about some kind of, I don't know, partner's eye wandering. I don't know, something like that. And to use your judgment in connection to that. The next one here we have is remain positive. So Spirit is saying remain positive in connection to your twin flame and your connection and yourself. We have here 23. So that is the lilies, and long life and happiness will be yours. Can also mean finding that which you seek. A positive indicator in any position. This card can strengthen the meaning of other positive cards. So yeah, so this is going to be amplified. This lilies, this is going to be amplified here. There's remain positive. I'm also seeing lilies here. It could also be connected in this few months energy as well. But also it says in a few weeks, there's some kind of, I don't know, some kind of shady energy there. I'm not too sure what that is, but just be on the lookout and use your intuition and use your discernment. And then we have here trust. So their message here is to trust that everything is working out. And this trust has to do with the, look at that, the devil or the flame, which is like craziness, right? It's a weaken, this card can weaken the trust, it says here, but the Spirit is saying it to trust, all right? And it's something to do with disappointment, all right? So trust, all right? Trust in relation to this flame, which represents disappointment. And we're going to get the guidance for the collective at this time is I got a Archangel Metatron card. I got a Sacred Spirit card, and I got an Archangel card. So we have, I like this. So Radiate Joy. So I want to talk about this really quickly. Radiating Joy. Okay, that's what we need to do. We need to radiate that joy. We need to be in joy. We got to keep our vibration high. If your vibration is low, find ways that you can raise your vibration. Sometimes, you know, when you're in a lower vibe, it may seem harder to do that, but I feel like with this 1111 portal that has taken place, and I know that this eclipse energy has been a little bit heavy, you know, the message here, try to do what you can to keep your energy in the state of joy. And joy is so, it's more than love. It's a higher vibration to be in joy, and when you're in joy, you just are in joy. You just are you, and radiate that energy no matter what, and however way you can to keep your vibration high. We have that energy here, and this is going to help the connection. This is going to help to attract, because you're in that energy and you're going to attract that, right? So keep this energy high and radiate this energy of joy. And you could also send that too. We also have a similar picture here: clear and activate your space. So you're going to make a sacred space. You're going to do your meditations. You're going to open yourself up to the universe. You're going to set your intentions and release what doesn't serve you. And you're going to ask to bring in that energy of joy to fill you, so that you can continue to conduct yourself in this energy of joy, and also being able to clear and activate. So, you know, you doing that work there. And self-love. All right, this is Archangel Metatron's message. Beautiful pink energy here, really about you and just like loving self. I'm being pointed towards this pink, utilizing your pink Mangano. I do have pink Mangano, guys, if you're interested. I haven't listed it on the website though. It's for unconditional love. Rose quartz, like having those types of energies with you, and those crystals will help you, and nurture yourself and love yourself and be kind to yourself, and just never ever say anything bad about yourself. Never ever say bad about anything bad about your twin flame. Just really just being in your heart there, radiating joy, and just continuing, because both of you, the headspace, the heart space, spiritually, you know, it's there. You know, it's gonna happen, right? It's something good will happen. All right. And Spirit said to remain positive, to trust. Okay, everything is going to be okay. And I'm really happy for you guys. I'm really proud as well, and I just want to wish you guys all the best. And I will do another energy update when I feel guided to. And if you're interested in a personal reading, definitely contact me, info@empathicmoon777.com. And guess what? I do have a promotion right now for Black Friday until Friday, November 26th. You can actually get 20% off all crystals on the website, and you can actually get 20% off all tarot and oracle decks on my website. And also you get 30% off on all in-depth readings. So this is like the best deal that I will offer in this year. So don't miss out. And if you book it, like, you can book it, but then you don't have to do your reading right away if you don't want to. But definitely one of the best sales that I have for the whole year. So please do take advantage of that. That is until November 26th. And also, I am on Instagram and TikTok, so be sure to follow me there if we resonate. And thank you so much. And if you are in the Winnipeg area, please share. Please share. Thank you so much, and I love you guys, and take care.